This is the continuation of the story, A Shipwrecked Sailor, Part 2a. Shall we go through the rest of the story? Okay, so all of you take your English text and take page number 50. I will read from the 14th paragraph. All of you listen carefully. 2 or 3 hours, I calculated. It seemed an extraordinarily long time to be alone at sea, but I tried to resign myself to it. I had no food and water, and by 3 in the afternoon I would surely have a searing thirst. The sun burned my head and my skin, which was dry and hardened by salt. Since I had lost my cap, I splashed water on my head, and I just sat on the side of the raft, waiting to be rescued. It was only then that I felt the pain in my right knee. The thick blue drill fabric of my trouser leg was wet, so I had a hard time rolling it up. But when I did, I was startled. I saw a deep half-moon shaped wound on the lower part of my knee. I didn't know if I had gashed it on the side of the ship or if it had happened when I hit the water, for I didn't notice it until I was seated in the life raft. Though the wound burned a little, it had stopped bleeding and was completely dry because of the salt water, I imagine. Uncertain as to what to do, I decided to make an inventory of my belongings. I wanted to figure out what I could count on in my solitude at sea. First of all, I could rely on my watch, which kept perfect time and which I couldn't stop glancing at every 2 or 3 minutes. In addition, I had my gold ring, which I had bought in Cartagena the year before, and a chain with a medal of the Virgin of Carmen on it, also purchased in Cartagena from another sailor for 35 pesos. In my pockets, I had nothing but the keys to my locker on the small ship and 3 business cards I had been given at a store in Mobile one day in January when I had gone out shopping. Since I had nothing to do, I read the cards over and over to distract myself until I was rescued. Students, all of you pause the video and read it and find out the difficult words. Shall we discuss those words and their meanings? Extraordinarily means unusually. Searing means scorching. Splash, to make a liquid fly up through the air in drops. Gashed means made a long deep wound. Inventory means a detailed list. Belongings, persons, movable possessions. Solitude, state of being alone. Rely on, to have confidence in. Students, these are the meanings of the difficult words. Now I'll give you a summary. All of you listen attentively. The sun was metallic hot. Sitting on the life raft waiting for the rescue team was something beyond words. He was under the sun without food and water. At that time, he could find an injury in his right knee. Uncertain as to what to do, Velasco decided to make an inventory of his belongings. What were the items in the list of belongings of Velasco? Yes, a watch, a gold ring, a chain with a medal of the Virgin of Carmen, keys to his locker on the small ship, and 3 business cards were the items in the list of belongings of Velasco. Students, this is the summary of the last part of the story. Hope you all understood today's class. Am I right? We will discuss the activities based on this story in the next class. Thank you, dear children.